Hi everyone. So for this assignment, we are supposed to talk about a good sales experience and a bad sales experience that we had. So I'll start off with the bad sales experience. For this time, I was in a store called Micro Center, and it was a sort of like electronic store in Boston, and they sold all sorts of stuff. They did. Um, Secondhand things like used items, refurbished things, but then they also had some new stuff. So it was just a general electronics store. But the important thing though is that the employees that worked in that store worked off of commission. So they would get, money for each little thing that they would sell to you. Because I think at the end when you checked out, they would say like, "Oh, who helped you today?" Um, and they were very clear about like, "Oh, I'm Clarence. Make sure you know me." So I went in just to get a bunch of different electronic stuff. Like I was getting new headphones, a new mouse, keyboard, just like a whole slew of things. And I had already had a set budget in mind, and I was willing to wiggle it a little bit, but I pretty much knew what I was going in there to spend. And the employee that was helping me, I did not think of him as trustworthy because he kept trying to upsell me on everything. And I get it. I totally understand the idea of upselling to, you need to make your money. And that's not why I'm knocking you. Why I'm knocking you is because you downplayed everything that I was looking at and that was in my budget that I knew was not a bad product. Because I still like to do some research before I can go buy stuff, so I'm not going in completely clueless and dependent upon a salesperson for the complete knowledge. But they'll definitely know more than me. Um, so they were trying to downplay everything that I was looking at, but trying to really upsell the more expensive things that I'm sure that they were great, amazing products, but they were just, they were too fancy. They were too nice. Like I didn't need all those little extra features and everything. I just wanted the regular thing. So that's why I sort of found that to be a untrustworthy sales experience, and I ended up just telling him. I said, "Okay, well, thank you so much for your help," and he was with me for like a long time, so he would not leave me alone. And I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go look around a little bit, see if there's anything else that I need." And it was my first time in the store, so I said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go look around for a little bit, and then I'll see, what's left in my budget after I go just look around, right?" And so then he finally left me alone, and then I ended up just going back. And as I was like looking around, just looked up on Google the stuff, the information that I was asking and needed to know about the products that I was asking about. So, and I remember I didn't even say that anybody helped me in particular because I didn't feel like I got helped. Sorry, but you didn't really help me. You just told me the stuff that I was looking at wasn't good, and I need to spend hundreds of dollars, like hundreds of dollars. So no. Then for my good sales experience, this is actually I'll stick with the electronics theme because I think it shows how a good situation were to go and how if that first salesman would have used this. So anyway, I was in Best Buy recently and I just got these like headphones, the like little wireless earbuds, and I really didn't know. I just went in there on a whim. I said that I usually like to have the information, but I went in there on a whim, and I said I want a pair, and I was asking some of the people. Like I had looked on Google, but they had mixed reviews about which one was good, and so I was talking with one of the guys there, and he was just walking me through each one, and he did like try to upsell me, but not in a bad way. He told me like he put it in context. He would say, "Well, this one is more money. It's only a little bit out of your price range, but you will also get this benefit, that benefit. Like, oh, it has a little touch pads, it has X, Y, and Z features." And he actually these ones that I ended up going with, they were on sale, so they were a really good payer. But he told me that they had these are like Sony somethings, I don't know. But he said that they were like on the top of the market, but now that the new ones are out, The new ones are better, but they were like 250, 300 something dollars. And but these ones were on sale for like $20 off. He said these are still like a super good pair of headphones, and he's like, yeah, it's a little bit more money than what you thought, but I mean, they're on sale and they're better than some of the other things that you were looking at. So I was like, yeah, you make total sense. And I felt like he was trustworthy because he broke it down for me and he told me the benefits of everything. It wasn't just these ones. Like, we walked around and he showed me like what are the pros and cons of each thing, unlike the first person who just was only telling me the good stuff about the expensive items. Um, so yeah, that's why I found that guy to be trustworthy, and then why it was a good sales experience. Because I walked away with a product that I am thoroughly enjoying, and in the first one I just kind of did it myself. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next week.